Go.
Couples Corner, Mark and Alexis. Couples Corner, Mark and Alexis. Welcome to Couples
Couples
Corner.
Corner.
I'm Alexis.
My name is Mark.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on?
So we're gonna be dropping 2 videos on y'all today. Getting back to regular scheduled programming. We didn't forget about y'all. Thank you again for all the support, subscribing. We really appreciate it. And thank you.
So let's dive in, you guys.
Let's go.
The subject today, which I'm sure a lot of you people can relate, letting a relationship change you. It could be good or bad. So the problem I have with this is I feel like people let a relationship change them for the worse. And that's the worst thing you can do. I mean, I get it. You know, you're with somebody, you're supposed to pay attention to them, all that, whatever. But you do not have to let it take your identity as an individual. And that pisses me off. Because me and Mark, I've been with this man for a year and a half. I have still maintained to talk to my friends, keep in contact with everybody, make sure everybody's good, involve everybody, involve him with my family. I'm not about to lose myself in a relationship, because what if you do that and then the person's gone? Who are you gonna talk to? I have personal experience with this. I won't say who, but it's happened to me a few times actually. This person was really, really important to me, and she let this man completely ruin everything. So like now we're very estranged, and it hurts sometimes, but that's why I say just don't do it. But it's different if you feel like the person is changing you for the better. If they're bettering you, if they're making you a better person, then that's good. But if not, if they're bringing you down and you don't see it or you choose to ignore it, then that's messed up. But I'll give you a perfect example. Before I met this one right here, I was all over the place. Let's just say mentally, I wasn't the best, whatever. But when I met Mark, I just feel like I calmed down a lot. I was very mellow, more happy. I was just more happy, like more content with myself. Like I felt like, damn, this is what happiness is. Like this is what. But in the midst of that, like I said earlier, everybody saw the positive change. So it made everybody else around me feel like, oh, I love y'all together. Like, oh, that energy. That's when it's good, you know? But if it's to the point where like they're destroying everything, like it's not. Like, have you had any experience in that? Whether it's good or bad?
Well, I've had experience where I didn't know it was
like yourself or somebody else.
I guess not really more myself. It was a little bit myself, but everybody else around. As everybody, not everybody, but people who know me, who I let in, really. I was the couple times I was in a relationship before I was in this one relationship with her. My little sister, not by blood. I've known her for over 15 years. She told me something and it stuck with me. She says that when I get in a relationship, I close off basically everybody. Think about it,
How did that make you feel when she told you?
When she told me that, it made me like really look at myself, because when I'm in a relationship and I'm happy and the person's happy, anybody that opposes to that, I could just like not really mess with you.
Right.
I could just like not answer your phone calls or not like that.
Damn. Like for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and this was conversation was said after I got out of my previous relationship. Because I really believe in like if I'm happy and the person's happy,
then nobody else matters.
Yeah. And everyone else does matter to a degree, but to shut everybody out, that's not good. And I realized, and I had to realize that when she told me that, I had to really look at myself and it's like, I can't do that because when I need someone to talk to, who am I going to talk to?
Yeah, that's true.
So I've done that.
But how do you know if it's like you really changed, or how do you know if the person is just jealous, or like how do you know in your spirit when they're genuinely telling you, okay, you changed, not in a good way, or how do you know if the person just jealous and they just don't want to see you happy? Like how do you know?
You have to know if the person has to really basically like know you and know who you are before you were in a relationship, during the relationship, to see the change.
Right.
Because you will change from when you're single and in a relationship, because your focus is not on yourself. Your focus is on yourself and your partner.
But don't you feel like it's important to not lose your individuality as a person?
Yeah, it's important not to. And I was...
Have you ever felt like you did? You lost yourself?
Yeah, I could probably say that. I'd probably say I lost myself. Not too deep, but I've lost myself. And I'm trying to do better with my communication.
You know who you are.
Sorry. But I think I've gotten better with my communication.
So do you feel like our relationship has changed?
Yes, because again in my previous relationships, people that were important to me didn't like the person I was involved with. And once I got out of that situation, first I had to realize that this is not the right situation for me.
Right.
That's the first step. You have to realize that this is not for you, and you have to make necessary changes to prepare yourself to get out of that situation.
Right.
I say that to say this. Once I met Alexis, we hit it off, and she met my mother and my little brother, one of my little brothers. The look on my mother's face, I've never seen her look at someone else that I was with.
Oh, man.
Such loving.
Yeah, I remember that day.
Because I kind of forced my mom on her. Like, she didn't know. She knew my mother was coming to town.
Definitely didn't know she was coming that day.
But
he brought her to the job, y'all. I was not ready for that.
Short story. I picked her. I worked early that day. Picked her up from the airport, and I was like, I told my mom, she met another coworker, Deltrin. What's up, Deltrin? And I was like, I told her that I was talking to somebody, and she was like, hope the person's making you happy, this, that, and third. And I'm like, yeah, I would like for you to meet them. And she's like, you know what? How close is it? I'm like, not far. So I was like, bet, we're gonna pull up.
Hey, bro.
So we pulled up to the job, and telling her, I showed her where I work, what I do on a day-to-day basis. And Lexus was at lunch.
Pull me from the back.
And I asked somebody, can they get a Lexus for me?
Pull me from the back.
So she's eating. I'm not sure if she's. I think she was eating lunch. She's eating. So they pulled her from the back, and I don't think I texted her.
No.
Prior to that.
He didn't at all.
So I apologize.
Yeah. That's cool.
So when she came around the corner, I was like, Mom, this is the person I was talking to you about, Lexus. The glow on my mother's
she was
face.
Like, hey!
And it was like, I've never had that.
I was like, what is it? Is it because I'm natural? Is it because I'm black? Like, I didn't know what it was.
And I'm not.
And it kind of threw me off because I just didn't think. I never really met like parents really like that, like in that. Yeah, so it was a lot.
So, they met, and my mother has when she takes a liking to you, she's gonna want to see you soon, really soon.
Right.
She's like,
hope you're getting out again.
Yeah. When she said that, I was
like,
Because I was prepared for.
I don't like her.
Yeah, I was prepared because I've had that for every relationship I've had. So for her to be like, after she met her for the first time, got to the car, she's like, we need to go out to dinner with her. So I was like, okay, all right, bet. So I drive her and my little brother to their hotel because they live in New York, and they were coming down to Houston to see me. And I think it wasn't that night. I think it was the following night. Mm-hmm. It was the following night, and they were like, "Tell Alexis to come on," and they brought her up because they asked me how was she doing, and I was like, she's doing good. So she was like, she's doing good. Mm-hmm. She's like, what's she doing tonight? I don't know. And then she's like, text her and tell her that come out to dinner with us. So we're at the Cheddar's, and again my mother had this glow, and I'm like, okay, so now I know I won't have any fights defending on who is making me happy. So that gave me a great indication, like, okay, I made the right choice this time. I made a great choice.
So that's a segue to another question. Why are you saying that?
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's important what your family thinks of your significant other? And why or why not?
It helps because it's not stress. You don't have the added stress.
It's not tension and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
And vice versa when I met, her fam.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't have I don't have family down here.
Mm-hmm.
So when he
was scared out of his mind.
I was scared out of my mind.
From everybody, and I don't know why.
First of all, the stuff that you describe of certain people,
it's
just I want to make sure.
Just because I said, "Oh, they love me," and just be careful. All I said was just make
You heard
sure
how she said that
All I
just
said
before?
was make sure that you treat me right because they love me. I'm the baby of the family, so just be careful.
Be careful.
But you took it like they was gonna kill you. I didn't say they was gonna kill you.
I never said they would. I didn't. But first of all,
This 6'5" ass nigga
First of all, I'm trying to make
scared
sure.
of all these little bitty people. Makes no sense.
First of all, let's clear it up. Let's clean it up right now. First of all, when you meeting the
all
significant other
under
person,
5'10". Okay, we're all short. Okay, you can take us.
okay. Really? Okay. When I think I met her father first.
My dad, yeah, my dad,
and his girlfriend.
Yeah, and then
at the time.
my sister.
And then I met her sister on my birthday. Mm-hmm. And the way she described Miss Jasmine Williams.
My sister.
And I'm sorry, I said Miss Jasmine Williams.
My sister.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday. My sister loves me. Okay, I'm the youngest. I'm her little sibling. This is my first real boyfriend. So how do you think she's gonna be? She wasn't even mean. It was him thinking she was gonna be mean. But I apologize for scaring you, thinking that she's gonna be mean. But she's not. She's not. The way you said it. She's not mean. She cares a lot. She loves me. Like don't most.
Yeah.
Your family love you. They gonna.
Yeah, but like I said, I was just trying to make a great impression.
He overthinks too much, and he was.
I do. I overthink.
It's really less is more, and that's what he don't realize. Like he always wants to do all this extra elaborate shit, and it don't even mean.
Yeah, and it's like we had a talk, a few talks, and this last talk, I was like, I need to let my guard down a little bit more, because I've become standoffish sometimes. I don't try to. But after we did the talk and stuff like that, I felt better about the situation. So yes, I do believe family holds weight as far as happiness relationship, but not everything.
What I'm gonna say about that is, I would say it depends on what family members, because my whole family members, I don't care. Some family members, if they don't like you, I'm just gonna be like, well, I don't have to sleep with you at night. I don't have to live with you. Like it doesn't matter. It really matters what. Like my sister, yeah, that matters. My immediate family, it matters. But everybody else, I'm just kind of like whatever, Yeah. But I mean, it does help because like when you go to family functions or like when everybody meets, like if everybody meet at the same time, basically, if like the family gets along or the person likes the other person, then yeah, it is better. But I mean, overall, it's you and that person in the relationship. If you're happy and they're happy, nobody's getting physically harmed, emotionally harmed, then you should do what you want because we're all grown. That's how I feel. Either.
That's true. But I also want to just give a shout out to your family and just the people that do care about you, have accepted me. Yeah.
Shout out to.
Thank you again. I really appreciate it.
Shout out to the family members that I've met via in person and via on the phone. I'm still looking forward to meeting Josh and Aisha. That's a shout out to you. But anyway,
and my nieces.
Oh yes, of course. The babies, the nieces. Well, they're not babies, but I can't wait to go to the Big Apple and see some big ass rats. No, I'm playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing, but I know some. But anyway,
you know rats.
Overall,
you know rats.
I know it's some rats down there.
Oh, I said rats. Okay.
But anyways,
that's Ben. A couple Bens. All right.
Anyways, cool. I just want to say overall, this whole topic. Basically, to sum it up, don't let yourself get so wrapped up in a relationship that you forget about everything and everybody else. Because at the end of the day, not to be mean, being realistic, what if it doesn't last? You're going to be trying to find every single person that you cut off, that you did wrong, and you already burnt the bridge. So it's too late. You might as well just try to balance out everything. unless you just genuinely feel like that person isn't the right friend for you anymore, then I feel like you should try to make time for everybody because it's important. Like everybody needs their individual time with you. Like, and the second topic, family, it matters, but it matters on which family members.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's the best way to say that.
All right, you guys. That was our second video of the day. Don't forget to like,
Comment.
share, and subscribe to our channel. Any topics that you want to hear, please let us know. Comment at the bottom. Please push that bell so you can get the notifications because we will be posting every weekend.
And we'll let you know when we about to post. And you know, everybody, you have a blessed day. Hope you know. I don't watch football. I hope it's a good game. Definitely will hear about it on social media. And yeah, and everybody just have a blessed day, work week, whatever, you know. And I have nothing else more to say.
Peace.
Peace.